Hmm. 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 Oh, yay! 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 Alright guys, welcome to the second episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. As you saw at the beginning, I got my Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe. It only took me 3 pickaxes to get it, so that wasn't too bad. Yeah. So that means if you can kind of see it out there, my experience grinder is working very well. Let's go outside and take a look at what I want to fix. I can sprint. Okay, so if you can see that, I don't know if you can, but the way to get up to the experience grinder is ladders, and it takes about a minute for me to get up there. So I want to make a different way to get up there using piston elevators. I have decided on a design, and I've already built it in creative. I can show you that in my creative world, which I will do when I'm done explaining this. The sun is setting. Okay, but anyways, rather than building the elevator way over there just for the experience grinder, what I want to do is build it somewhere around here. I was thinking about here on top of the hill, and that way I can have an elevator up to the top of my world, and then from there at the top of the elevator I can have a subway system going all around the sky, going wherever I might have a tall structure such as the experience grinder. And then at the bottom of the elevator will be another subway system or subway stop, I guess, where it goes all around underground to go to different places I have on the ground. So basically be 2 subway systems, one in the sky, one on the ground. And it's going to be a real subway system, not just place a minecart and go where you want to go. So it'll be like the minecarts are always moving back and forth, or they're moving from stop to stop, stuff like that, so you have to catch your minecart. It'd be like a real subway system. I don't have to carry a minecart around with me, and I don't have to keep up with storing them in places. I think that'll be really useful. But anyways, I think I'm starting to ramble now, so what I want to do this episode is build the elevator approximately here so that I can get up to the sky and then have a subway system up in the sky. So let's go check out the elevator that I want to build. Go to my test world, and here we go. This is the elevator. Oh, slimes. Oh no! You're making me break my elevator. Ah. No! Oh. Okay. I think it still works. We'll have to see. So, now I'm kind of questioning whether or not I need that redstone torch on the other side. We'll find out. No, I don't. So here's the elevator. You just saw it in action. It's a zipper elevator. And basically, when you step on the pressure plate, pistons and stairs push you all the way up to the top of the elevator. And then when you do reach the top, these blocks come out to push you onto a platform. Now obviously the elevator in my real world will be a lot taller than this. This was just to make sure the elevator design worked. I didn't come up with it myself, I found it on YouTube. I will probably put a link in the description to the video I used to make this. Yeah, I can't make something like this using redstone. This uses really compact redstone, which I am not good at. I'm good at just using redstone to figure things out, such as what I did with this elevator. And I only got 2 stories high before figuring out that it would be gigantic in terms of width in order to go high with this design. So I just looked up a design and found this one. As you can see, the redstone is really compact. That's not what I'm good at. I'm good at just stringing redstone together to make things happen. Okay, so that's the elevator. I think that's really all I needed to show you here. So let's go back to my main world. And I am going to actually flatten this hill, and so I'm going to flatten the hill so that the elevator will go straight down. It won't go into a hill. And I'm going to have the elevator start underground, actually, because if it's underground, then I can have the elevator start at one of the subway system's stops. So you can just go from the underground subway system all the way to the sky subway system without having to come above ground first. I think that's how I want to do it. It'll take more pistons, more iron, more redstone, but I think that's the way I want to do it, just so it also looks neater, as if there's just an elevator coming out of the ground and you can't get into it from this level. I think it'll look nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I have flattened this area and I've dug a little room down here for the start of the elevator. But something I wanted to show you from the experience grinder, there is one benefit to it that most people wouldn't think of. I have a ton of mob drops, including a ton of iron shovels and bows, some enchanted, some not. So I have enough to last pretty much forever at this point. Just something I wanted to show. Totally random. Alright, so the mob farm is that way. Which way do I want the elevator to face? That is a good question. Let's have it face this way. So put the back of it over here and move the torch. So I have to dig out a 2 deep hole. That is 4 long. Wow, that's just long enough. And then, what do I want to make the elevator out of? There's cobblestone, wood, dirt, sandstone, brick. I'm not going to make it out of brick. That would be way too expensive. How did I make it in my test world? I used wooden everything, okay. Maybe cobble for everything except the stairs, and then the stairs are wooden. I think that would look nice, especially because the top here would be cobble then. And the platform here, that would be cobble, is the platform that I put rails on, and it's the platform that would connect to my mob farm experience grinder. So I think that would work out well. I can also use different materials for the top and the rest of it, but I think I'm going to keep them the same for now. So yeah, let's go with cobble. What did that say? This text is hard to read if you play the game at the default resolution, but 1080p, it's fine. It is. I'm at 1080p, and that's still barely visible, but I do literally have the smallest 1080p screen you can get, 21.5 inches. Although now there's, I think, a tablet that has 1080p, which is insane. Can't imagine how small those pixels are. Anyways, so we're doing cobble for the whole thing, but then wooden stairs. Okay. So to start off, let's start building it. We need a block there. I totally forgot to bring any resources with me, so hold on, I'm gonna go get them and then I'll be right back. Alright, as I was gathering resources, I forgot to show something else from the mob farm. A ton of records. The reason for that is the way I had it set up before it currently is. I had it set up to where the skeletons in the back could shoot the creepers in the front, so I was getting tons of records out of that. I don't even know if that's all the records I was getting. Maybe. I think it is. Yeah, okay, so that's all the records I was getting, but that's a lot of records. Yeah. Maybe we should actually go take a look at that, the mob farm, rather than just telling you about it. I should go look at it. That'd probably be smart. Yeah, let's go do that. And where are we? Okay. Let's actually go take a look at it before we start working too hard on our elevator. Because I did kind of leave you guys hanging at the end of episode 1 of this. It was working, but I didn't really finish the experience grinder. I'm just going to cut till I'm up there because it's going to take me like a minute just to climb the ladder, so I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. The top of the world. Not a safe ladder to be on if you're scared of heights. So, here's my cobblestone not mob farm, experience grinder. Yeah, nothing pretty, but it's fully functional. And I do have a piston in there. Ow. Okay. Where's my piston? Here? Yeah, there's the piston. The reason for that piston is inside of the mob farm, there is a place I can't get water to flow correctly, so I just put a pressure plate and a piston. So when mobs step on the spot, they just end up being pushed into the channel right here. Woohoo, already level 3. Zombies take 2 hits as opposed to just 1 like every other mob, because they have a little more health apparently. But yeah, there's the experience grinder. Not too much to show. It just works using a very large... I don't know what I was going to say that was large, but it uses a spawning area, which I did finish last episode, and then a platform for the mobs to land on, which I hadn't finished last episode, but that's what I just showed you. So now let's go back to the that thing. Elevator. What was that? Oh, it's just a random hole of dirt. Okay. I still didn't get all my supplies. That's what I was in the middle of doing. Okay, I'll be right back with supplies. Okay guys, I am back. I have enough resources to get started. I don't have even close to enough resources to finish this elevator anytime soon. So we're just gonna get started. Okay, so we have the 4-block general layout. And next we need a redstone dust there, a redstone torch, or 2 of them, there. I just stopped myself from getting out. Gotta keep falling back in. It's part of the building process, you have to keep falling back in the pit. This repeater needs to be set 1 higher. And people have said you should never build redstone on camera because you'll just look like an idiot. And I agree. I mean, I think I know redstone pretty well, but you can even see here I'm kinda struggling. And I don't actually understand this all that well. I mean, I understand this part, what I just built, but the rest of the elevator I don't understand. I just build it. So, I have the video on my laptop, and I'm going to be watching that silently. So I need a repeater over here, and a block, and oh boy, he went too fast. I can't keep up because I'm not in creative. Well, I do know I need that to go, and that. Okay, so outside the redstone torch are these 2 blocks. And the next thing he does is build those up. Okay, so now comes the part that's kind of hard to do when you're in survival, because you have to build this block and this block up all the way to the top of where you want your elevator. So let's try to do that without dying. It is currently nighttime. Okay, so there's one stump. Let's build another stump. Take this out. Nope, I gotta dig up before I can start building up. And I do want that coal I just saw. Oh, fortune, right. Is that fortune? Yeah. I can't see very well. There we go. Oh yeah, fortune is nice. Let's get all this coal. Unlike a lot of people I've seen who do this kind of Let's Play, a lot being all of one, I actually grab every resource that I find, even if I don't need it. And that is because at some point I will need it, even if that point might be a few months away. I still will need it at some point. Okay. Oops, that was my fortune pickaxe. This is gonna get confusing. This is the first time I've had enchanting in a Let's Play, or any world that I've made. So switching pickaxes like this is not something I'm used to. Destroy the torch. There we go, 2 stumps. So I pretty much have to build these stumps all the way up to the top of where I want my elevator to go, but for now, I'm just gonna build them about here, because I don't know how tall I can go with the number of resources I have, or the amount of resources I have. But I do know it's not very far. Okay, so what does he do after he builds those? I know I have to go back down, and I think I have to keep building up back here somewhere. Probably back at these 2 blocks. Is that what he does next? Should be. I don't know. Come on. You're explaining something, but I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what you're explaining. Anyways, I do think I have to dig these blocks out. No, that's not what you're doing next? Okay. We're gonna do this next. Place these 2 blocks. And, oh, he did something that I missed. Yeah, I'm only doing this on camera for you guys, but then I'm also linking the video down below, so maybe I should just cut this out and not look like an idiot. Yeah. Maybe? I'll get the base started, and then after that I'll cut it. Let's do that, so you guys at least get to see some. So I need a repeater over here that I can't actually see. Okay, good. Let's cut all this out, because at some point it will have to come out. Alright. So he has placed that repeater, and then what's he going to do? He's going to take a block and place it here, and then there, and okay, I get the idea. So you just go up as far as you want, alternating blocks. It is dark out. I should probably go sleep. Let's go sleep. I hear something on my right. I will never know what it is. There's nothing there now. Yeah, there's nothing over there now. That's great. Oh, I meant to go up because I want to dig out all of this. There we go. And then I have to get back up. Oh wait, can I do this from here? I can do one more. And then I have to go back up. And do it from here. Is that a space of 1? Yeah. And we're going to use gravel. Alright. There we go. And then we have to do the same on this pillar. But instead of being in the same spots, it'll alternate. No! The torch fell all the way. Oops. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, so screw this. I am going to just cut, and then this thing will be finished because I am failing so bad right now. Admire it. The piston elevator to the top of the world. Okay, so yeah. I have it going up a little ways. It does go all the way from the bottom. So here are the stairs to get down, or you can just fall down like I did, although I'm going to put a glass front at some point, and then you can just ride the elevator up and hop off before you fall back down. Because I have not put in the 2 pistons up here to push you off of the elevator when you reach the top. And I'm not going to put those 2 pistons in until it's as high as the not mob farm, experience grinder. It may also be a mob farm depending on how you define a mob farm, but it's an experience grinder. I declare it. Okay, so just hop down here. That's the general redstone idea, and I just have to replicate that all the way up. And there's also torches here. But I don't think that'll be too hard. I think the hardest part was just getting it started underground, because the tutorial starts above ground, and doing it underground and using survival makes it doubly hard. It took me like 4 hours to build that. Mainly because the first time I built it backwards. That's what you guys saw, was that I was building it backwards. So it would have been facing out this way instead. So I had to break it all down and then rebuild it. Luckily when I did that, I wasn't too far into building it, but I still did build it backwards, and it ended up taking me like 4 hours to do that. So be glad I just skipped that, and you don't have to watch my stupidity as I build it, and I'm just walking around like an idiot again. Like this, just spinning around as I'm explaining things. Okay, so yeah. I guess that's all there is to say about that. I hope I wasn't too much of an idiot to make you hate me after this episode. Yeah, so I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time when we may have already had this finished. We may go mining. We may do something else. If anyone has any suggestions, I don't know. But I will see you guys next time.